Ah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Live with Neve show, broadcast worldwide to places far and near. What's happening, folks? How is your Friday going so far? It is 10 o'clock here in the northeast of America. It is a beautiful, beautiful day out. You can see Manhattan just north of me, the beautiful Atlantic Ocean to my right. It's gorgeous out today. In fact, at some point when I run an ad or something, I'm going to go open the window. Hopefully nobody will start weed whacking their lawn while I'm doing that. So today in new news that is great news. I only cover the stuff that everybody's not covering. So there's very few things that I'm going to cover that like about the war or any of that shit because you know where to go for it. And actually think of my show as a place of bliss. You take a cleansing breath. You just chill out. You've eaten a shitload of turkey yesterday. You're out there. So if anybody who's out there watches and has any great comments regarding the holiday, oh, look at that. That's just lovely. I really like that. It seems to be that some of my banners are missing, but let's see what we've got here. Any rate, I love it when technology goes. So let's see, what else have we got? The secret mega donor, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that. AI discovers what Freddie Mercury would look like in 32 years. Come on, we got to see this. I have a feeling Freddie would be pissed about that. Save and exit. I hate it. All right, let's see a picture of Freddie before and after. I'm trying to get there. Here it is. This is pretty wild. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Looks about like Freddie would look like. What do you think, peeps? I think that is definitely Freddie Mercury. So, we have a great guest today. Great guests. We have Lauren, the Lauren and Efron show. I'm kidding just because it is the Efron White Experience. I'm going to come up with some new names for him. I don't know why. He's got a good name. Okay, so we've talked about Freddie Mercury. Let's see what other good things are happening. Today, some hostages have been released. Remember, it's like 8 o'clock in the evening, roughly over there right now. Let's see, we've got the Victoria's Secret model. She invested big bucks, and now she's a multi-million-dollar investor. And I'm pretty sure from the look of her, she's going to get rid of the advertising company who keeps putting these... I'm sorry, folks. I'm just going to say it. If you don't like my show, don't watch. Putting these big, hefty women in scantily clad outfits jumping in the air. I just got to tell you, man, guys are simple. We just want to look at a good-looking chick when we're buying underwear for our wife. It's that simple. We're stupid, man. We're like led by scent and fear, and we're led by sex, guys. Face it. We don't tell the ladies that, but that's really where it's at. I've got a comment here already. Let's see if we have any complaint department stuff. No? Is that it? Hold on. I'm trying to see, because sometimes some of our guests will log in here, or past guests. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be happening. And I don't know if any of you guys have an iPad out there, but I've noticed that when you update the damn thing, it resets all of your settings so that it just shuts down in like 15 seconds, which is hard for me to deal with when I'm trying to do the show. So here's a good one. I know nobody saw this coming, but people are more prone to violence after their sports team loses. Absolutely. I've seen married couples, fight to the death over their football teams. What can I tell you? It's like really hard. Okay, I see some folks here. Let's see. I have a few people here. Hello and good morning to everybody from Canoga Park. No comments yet. Let's see. So we know that people get violent after sports teams lose, and we know that people get stupid when their team loses. Look at Philly, my little town to the south of me, not far away. Fifth biggest city in the country. Tremendous amount of people packed into a small place. It is horrendous. The crime rate's just ridiculous. Then you have the lovely New Jersey suburb of Camden just across the Friendship Bridge. I think that's in Canada. But that's pretty weird. We also have a mysterious cosmic ray in Utah that came from beyond the galaxy, scientists say. Well, scientists say a lot of things. They've come from an ultra-high energy particle that believed traveled to Earth from beyond the Milky Way. That's not just going down to the store to pick up cigarettes and rolling papers. That's a long-ass way, people. So there you have it, mysterious cosmic rays. I think that's what happened to me. I must have got hit in the head with one of those. As it is, we've had no complaints yet, so we're gonna riff on that. Let's see. And now, since I've looked at what the right has to think, I'm gonna go over and see what the left's got to think. I won't report too much nonsense from either side, though. The good news over here at the HuffPost is that a truce has begun. 4 days of no fuckery, people. Let's see here. We've got colorful language from Donald Trump. I'm just appalled. I'm so appalled. Oh, God. Like, we know what we're getting there. We know what we're getting with the Biden. Former First Lady Rosalynn Carter, to talk about a politician who was a good man, not maybe the best president, but I'll tell you what, Jimmy Carter was by far a hell of a great human being. I mean, the guy really did a lot, and I voted for him. That was the first election that I didn't vote, actually. I went door to door with my mom, and we were passing out stickers for him and stuff. My mom was a lifelong Democrat, and of course I became a Republican for some time, and now I'm an independent because I just find that both parties piss me off, and if I was the leader of either party, I'd fire half the fucking bunch of them, because they're all equally reprehensible in my mind. I don't know about you, but they all are on the graft. And yeah, we got our favorites. I have my favorites. Actually, what I find the most favorite I have is I like having the real freaks who come on. Like there was a guy that had a boot on his head who wanted to run for president last time. I think old Bubba Boot would have done a great job. Then there was another guy in New York, is the rent's too high candidate. And let's see, what else have we got? The HuffPost, I'm surprised there's nothing attacking Trump on the front page, and there's nothing, there's a little bit, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's another crazy Republican, if there's ever been one. She's kind of scary, I hate to say it, just watching her work out. She's got so much anger and rage. Talk about a sweat fuck. Sorry, people, this is why this show is not rated R. It's rated, nobody under 18 is allowed in. Kids, go in the bedroom. The adults are talking. That's right. Should be getting back to the old days. And then, in great news, the mayor of Eric Adams, who's a Democrat in New York, he basically, he must have pissed somebody off in politics because he's been arrested because he was bribed by the turkeys, allegedly bribed. Hey, Deborah Norman from South of the World. Howdy, Deborah. Glad to see you. It's been a while. It's like about noon or 1 over there, I believe. She'll correct me in a moment. But it's great to see you. We've got Efren White coming on. We're about 2 minutes away from the break, so I'm just going to jabberjaw for another minute or two. And let's see. It's interesting. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Efren. I have had him and Lauren been on my show, I believe, since I started, or at least the second year into it was when I kind of got friends with Gina Jones. And Gina told me, there's this guy who I think is, he's like John Prine. And I went, what? And you know, that gets thrown around by a lot of people. But I have to say, I just love this cat's music. And him and his wife have a great thing going on. Last year they toured the whole country, and I'm sure they've got still lots of stories to tell from that. We'll talk a little bit about that later and see what they're going to next. All right, it is 11. I'm actually in the ballpark. I'm trying to get my head to remember where the time zones are, but, you know, I'm a middle-aged man. It's a common problem with middle-aged men is forgetting where you are or what you're talking about. I'm just looking here. They say forget retinol. Use some of this crap under your kitchen cabinet. My luck, I'd get out the oven cleaner and, you know, that's what happens when you get old. 6 work habits may secretly be a sign of ADHD. ADHD, who the hell has time for that stuff? I don't. I was the picture of ADHD in my past life, I have to tell you, man. So, when I first had Efren on, I had high hopes, and they were not. They were. He set the bill. So everybody uses that kind of term, and John Prine was a funny, clever guy. And I have to say, Efren and Lauren are a funny, crazy couple, and I just love them to death. So I'm going to run a couple of commercials here, and after that, we're going to go to them and play a little music, do a little talking. Our co-host Mandy is not with us this morning. I'm sorry, guys. She had a hell of a Turkey Day night, and she's resting comfortably at a secure location. Mandy, if you're watching, just chill. You know, all things are good. And if you need photography, Nancy Kravis Photography, nationwide, worldwide. You send the tickets, she'll go. She's excellent. She does all of my photography, and you can see in this video some of her photography. And if you need one, let me know. All right. And I see another comment here. Happy everything. That's so good. I always like hearing from my friends after a while when they've been going through a hard time, and then things get better. She's one of the few people in Australia who actually has a Live with Neve t-shirt, so I really like that. At any rate, we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back with you. This is Nancy Kravis. And that's my song.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve, Fridays on the East.
There's some changes headed, like the Gulf Stream rising, like some gale that's been blowing off this wild bird island shore. And I can't say where, and I don't know when, but some old door's been opened in the restless shade. Poor man sagging cigarette takes the subway.
I'm Neil from Live with Neve. We have an exciting connection for our veterans, country music fans, and there is something for everyone. Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com. That's right, we've partnered with Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com. See you soon.
Hello there, my name is Andreas Hellqvist, this is Daniel Olsson, and we're live with Neve and having a great time.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Man, I love that guy too. Haven't had him on a year or two. He's a killer. Andreas Helkvist, our friend from Norway. I got to ring him up. We haven't had him on the program for quite a while. Of course, Norway is just adjacent to the Soviet Union, so I'd be curious on his spin about all that stuff going on. What is the Nordic view? And we have a few comments there. Oh, they're so comfortable. Look at that. And one of our viewers here is my former art teacher from high school, and that was the only class that I didn't cut my senior year of high school. I had all my credits from up in school up here, and when I went to Florida, it was my last year, and I had too much time on my hands. I had driver's ed. We'd smoke weed and ride around in the car. We had a coach who taught driver's ed. And for the whole semester, we'd smoke weed when we were out there daring around the cones and crap. That was kind of exciting. There was a few other things, but
figures.
I also got my ass beat by a guy we called Shamu. I didn't realize that you could get whipped down south, and he called me in for a whipping because I got caught smoking without a cigarette pass. Yes, people back in the day, parents gave their kids cigarettes, said, get out of here, go smoke your cigarettes now. But if your parents signed for you, I gave it to my mother, and she told me, get the fuck out of here. I was like, I don't care, I know you smoke, but I'm not giving you any permission. Get out of here. Go do something with yourself. Be useful. Here, you look like you're not busy enough. But, so Mrs. Alexandrov was a breath of fresh air. One of the reasons was, I have to guess, because she's from Chicago. And that's a great city that I just love. I mean, the music, the people, it's a tough-nosed city, just like New York or Boston. People definitely tell you how they feel. The difference is down south, if they don't like you, if you're a Yankee, as they would call me, they'll just say some stuff about you. They'll go, oh, that Neve, he's a good boy. Bless his heart. He's dumber than a pack of matches, but he's a good fella. And he drinks a little bit too much sometimes. Chases the ladies. I don't know what to do with him. At any rate, I know how it goes out there in the world. And Gina, good morning. Another one of our pals from beautiful Los Angeles. What's happening, girl? I didn't reach out to my other Gina. That woman works like you would not believe. She's been out doing the Hono Mo thing, and all I can say is I give her credit, man. Hard-working woman. So, Ephraim, you recently started doing your drawing again and doing more artistic thing. Tell me what led to that.
What led to it?
Yeah, well, we moved out in the country for one thing.
Right. That sounds good. Your place, from what I can see, looks great. Perfect for a couple of musicians.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to gain my drawing abilities back a while back, early in the year. And I just determined to get some of it back that I've left behind the last 30 years.
Sure. But I don't think it ever really... It's always, if you've learned something really well, even 20 years later, it comes back, like your stuff. I've noticed as you've gotten doing it more, it's just gotten progressively better, and that's cool.
Here's just a little living room drawing.
Oh yeah, there we go. I love it. It's just a still life. That's cool, If that was mine, you'd have a cat sitting there in the chair and a bunch of hair all over. It's amazing. Cats, I have 2 cats. I've never had cats that shed in the house. Both of these suckers, I brush them all day, and it's crazy though. I never had to brush a cat before. They're just normal cats. One's a domestic short hair or something, and the other one's, a tabby or something, just a normal cat. But everybody needs a cat in their life. They're insane, and they keep you guessing.
My cats always like to sleep in my guitar case.
Yeah,
And
right? Accidentally close it. I could see it.
Yeah.
Well, when you went to college to be an artist, what were you thinking back then?
Do what?
When you went to college and you got an arts degree, what were you thinking about doing?
I was thinking about coming up there and being with you in New York and being
I got
a
you.
New York artist.
A starving artist. It's funny. There's a guy who sits in front of the Manhattan Public Library, the big lions out there, and he's a poet. and he sits there every day. And over the past 10 years, whenever I'm in Manhattan, I make it a point to go over and buy a poem or one of his books or something, because I just like the fact that somewhere there's still a guy doing that, and there's like you guys doing what you do and what Gina and I are about to go do, you know, with her stuff. And I just like seeing people succeed doing something they like rather than some grinding hellhole or cubicle or any of those things.
Oh, yeah.
They
There's a place for everybody that way. You know, some people are really good at that. Some people, that's all they want to kind of be responsible for. I just want to go to work, get a paycheck, you know, do what I can to do whatever.
And I need those people working for me.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God. So you were did you think anywhere past that point? Did you have a game plan, or did you kind of like most of us artists, like I thought I was going to be a rock star, you know, still at it, but I'm a rock star legend in my own mind, so it doesn't matter anyway, you know.
That's where it counts.
I guess that's my problem. I never made any big plans.
You ain't got no problems, believe me. Remember, big plans cause big pains in the ass a lot of the time. And just my word of advice: keep your band small if you can, unless you're Prince and you can afford to pay for the hotels, the lodging, all that. It's just such a big equation. And since Corona, I mean, they already hadn't raised our rate as musicians since like 1965. Oh, we'll give you 100 a night, and they think they're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
And it's like, get the fuck out of here, man. People, I've read a study, and you know that artists, we all know, are prone to depression, suicide at higher rates than the general public, civilians. And it's kind of a thing that the reason veterinarians and musicians are both at the top of the suicide list is basically, if you're a musician, you don't make it, but you're making a living, you kind of get picked on all around. Your family says to you, well, you're not making money, you should have gone to dental school, or, you know, I don't want to be a fucking dentist, you know? But what happens is the people who really are in it for the life, it's not an easy life. I mean, you got to, hell, I'm not getting any younger. I was out with Gina, we worked 3 days hard as hell, like, you know, from morning till night, late into the night. And it reminded me that I'm not the 20-year-old guy I was, you know, playing 4 hours at one gig or 6 at one and then go and play 4 at the Bottle Club. I look back and I go, right now I'd probably die after 8 hours of playing that level of rock and roll, you know? But
4-hour gigs, and by the end of the 4-hour gigs, we're like, oh,
yeah,
3, 2's easy. 3,
yeah,
a little bit of a challenge. 4.
I hate doing 4.
Yeah.
I hate, and 45, you see, my band used to get pissed because I'd make us go up and we'd do 2 whole sets. Because I feel, this is my thing, I feel that once we get up there and we're the last song, I'm just getting my throat warmed up. Songs are just starting to flow, we're all in the groove. And why get off and let everybody walk away from this band that's playing? And they'd get pissed at me. I'm like, tough shit, man. You just take a leap before you go on stage. I hate to tell you, you know, we all got to deal with that. But it is funny how, if you go, and you guys, I'm sure have encountered this, the charities, they want your help, and they call you up, and then they can allocate money for anything but the entertainment. You tell them they need to supply a PA, and they can't afford that. But we can't afford to pay the band. And
did a gig down at a bakery about an hour and a half south of here. And they told us they'd pay us X amount of money, right? And so we played the gig, and we went to the owner afterwards and asked for our pay. She goes, what? I don't pay for music.
Yeah.
And her brother was a hit songwriter, you know? Yeah. And we were just like, wow, you actually said that to our face. I don't pay for music.
We haven't been back there, and we never got paid.
Yeah, we never got paid from that.
What's that name of that place again?
I'm not saying.
Remember, people, don't support clubs that suck. Even if you don't say it publicly, remember, they need us. They need you in a band because they know we draw people in. And remember, it's just a cash number to most bar owners. They don't give a shit if they like you, they hate you. They hate everybody except their dollar. And they might like the new waitress they hired. What do I know?
That's a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
Too, it's you know, that's going to be very interesting. To get the radio stations, get the touring, you know, all that stuff. So we're setting all that stuff up now.
Excellent.
The record's coming out February 14th because
excellent.
My first record in 10 years.
How about it, people? Glad to hear that. I'm in to tell you. Are you going to do vinyl or anything like that? I know it's prohibitively expensive presently for most people, including myself.
What is it?
You going to do vinyl?
We would like to do
We
vinyl.
would like to do vinyl. It's expensive.
I know somebody who can do like runoffs. My girlfriend does. They just do one-off records, so you can do a drop ship kind of a thing. I'll get their name and send it to you. I don't know if they're any good. I don't know anything about them, but if they, that's who I was planning. If I did something with that song in the intro there, the Manhattan, the Leonard Cohen tune, because I want to put it out, but I'm not sure quite. I think it lends itself to just being a cool single on vinyl, some kind of colored thing, because it's just a interesting little bit of a remake. So, we've got about 2 minutes. So I'm just going to bring in a commercial blast. Do you want to play a little bit this morning?
Sure.
You're sitting there with that guitar. It's calling me and calling you. And hell, my cajon's not here. Where is it? Well, I can't play it because you guys will be it'll be like a three-legged dog through the headphones.
We're going to play before or after the commercial?
Why don't you play one now? Hell with it.
Okay. I'll play the one I always start with. Hope you're not tired of it.
And this is
But
the
it warms
title.
me up.
This is the title of the record. It's for signature.
Yeah,
Right.
my heart knows these songs.
And that's why it's coming out on Valentine's Day. My heart plays these songs.
My fingers don't pick this guitar. My voice don't sing along. My foot can't keep the tick of a metronome. I'm a clumsy contradiction. I'm a picker, but I'm all thumbs. I can't carry the pain in a bucket. It's my heart that plays these songs. I went to the sea. He laid down the rules of the game. You're gonna need a lot of money if you want to bang, 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 bang.
What the fuck is that thing?
I was playing with my baby. She's smoother than a guitar neck. I was playing on her heartstrings to her syncopated breath. She said, "Your love is a melody, and you never sing it wrong." I just do it the way I feel it. It's my heart that plays these songs. I'm a born big contradiction. I'm a picker, but I'm all gone. I can't get it pain in a bucket. It's my heart that plays these songs. It's my heart that plays these songs.
Oh.
Yeah, my heart plays these songs.
I wanted to hear how that. I heard that's funny. You picked up that. I picked up the egg. We'll see how that sounds later. That's an experiment. Great song. Well, listen, we're going to do a quick break. We'll be right back with Efren and Gina. And I'm sorry, Gina. My God Almighty, Lauren. Ah! Okay, peeps. We'll be right back. We're out of here.
Hi, everybody. This is Donna Frost, and I'm live with Neve. See you soon.
Like a melting flake of snow.
Darren Flynn from Ireland. You'll never guess.
I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here.
Hey there, it's Kevin Sorbo here, and you lucky people, you are live. You're live with Neve or Neve or Neve. I don't know. I can't say the dude's name. Anyway, you're on live with him, so I don't know. I guess that's a pretty good thing.
All right. So we're back here. Have you got anything new that you've recently written that you would like to play?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that Willie Nelson?
Yes.
Yeah. I was reading Willie Nelson's autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit about his approach to songwriting, and
Right.
so I went and wrote a song like Willie might.
Man, he is the best, without a doubt. I love that guy.
Yeah.
If you don't like Willie, man, you got a bad disposition.
This is the song. It's called "Know That Heaven Knows," and it was written in a very short amount of time, without much judgment, which is the way Willie does it.
Mm-hmm. Well, great.
You
There we
might
are, everybody. Efren and Lauren.
judge it and not like it at all, but
Who knows? And we don't care if you don't, go to hell if you don't like it.
it came out.
I actually like it quite a bit.
Here it is.
They're all good.
If I could write like Willie, simple and sweet, I'd lay it down easy with an effortless beat. Just let it flow like a river roll. No wrestling with words, let the melody ring. Just trust in your heart. There's a reason to sing, heaven knows. Listen to what heaven knows. If there's a cloud hanging on you, just shoo it away. Let the words fill your soul like sweet sunshine rays, heaven knows. Know that heaven knows. The blues won't kill when you're standing strong. You'll find your salvation in the depths of your song. Ride the wave. Better days. Just give it all to heaven. When the wind blows against you, don't lock up your heart. When the world wants to lynch you, keep riding on. hanging on you. Just shoo it away. Let the words fill your soul like sweet sunshine rays. Heaven knows. If there's a cloud hanging on you, just shoo it away. Let the words fill your soul like sweet sunshine rays. Heaven knows, that heaven knows. If there's a cloud hanging on you, just shoo it away. Let the words fill your soul like sweet sunshine rays. Heaven knows, that heaven knows. Heaven knows. That heaven knows.
No. Man, I just love that. I really do. That's such a great song. Yeah, that haven't heard that before. I don't think.
No, you haven't.
That's a really sweet tune. Is it recorded yet?
Nope.
No, he just wrote it like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Cool. Well, if you need some drums on it or percussion, man, I'll do it. I'll be down there.
Yeah, we know to go.
If you do, I'll just throw it out there. I was sitting here myself going, this is a good song. I like this. Just need just a little light percussion, you know? Yeah, you see that, people? Here I am hectoring my bands to let me play on their stuff. Hey, man, you know how it is. You never know if you don't ask, right?
Yeah, that's right. You don't ask, you don't get.
So are you guys playing this weekend?
Nope.
No, wow, you guys get to lay around the house, right? That's good.
Well, we didn't have Thanksgiving yesterday
Mm-hmm.
because my son is coming tonight.
Okay.
He lives in California, and so he's coming tonight, and we're gonna let him digest his food on Saturday from the Thanksgiving he was just at.
Oh yeah.
And we'll have a Sunday Thanksgiving dinner with him.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine. We're gonna redo the whole weekend thing for him too.
Oh yeah.
If he doesn't show up, we'll send him a plate. It was just Annie and I, and my old guitar player came by, so it was just the three of us hanging out, and had a real nice time. So you could write a song called "Next Thanksgiving Will Be Better Than This One."
Yeah.
I want to write that song. It just sounds like a Warren Zevon type song that's ready to run off the rails.
My uncle came and.
Yeah. Did you know that that Thanksgiving Eve, more people are having sex on average than any other year of the night between 8 and midnight?
Huh.
That is a true fact. People go home. They fly back. And bars pack in the hometowns. People come back from college.
Dinner and then they go home and have sex?
No, it means the night before, all the people who fly in and they're in town, they go to the bar and they hook up with their old friends, and next thing you know, everybody's banging in the bathrooms. Bunch of animals. Filthy animals, I tell you.
Banging in the boys' room.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, walking in on it's a little rough. Oh, yeah, no hygiene anymore in America. There's no couth out there anymore. I don't know. Well,
It's not like the 70s or the 80s, that's for sure.
Lauren, do you write lyrics or kind of correct him, or do you guys go back and forth with each other, throwing the lines? Is that...
We've written a number together.
Yeah, that's great.
I've written songs before. I've been writing for a long time.
It's good to have a writing partner, I think, because it really makes it a lot easier to come up with stuff and have that fresh perspective. Definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
I do stuff all the time. I've got two songs in movies actually. From
Right.
Before. And I lived in LA for all those years, so I was doing music all that time too.
Right. Well, you guys are definitely suited to each other. That's a good thing. I can't think of a better couple.
We can play with.
Keep her around.
Yep.
Do you want to hear a song we wrote together?
Absolutely.
What, a new one?
Do you want to do that one?
I like this.
Sure.
We always like it. Hear it first here on Live with Neve.
Yeah, actually, you are hearing it first.
Okay.
Ever,
Yep.
anywhere. Not live or anything.
That was the very first time anybody's heard that one.
It was great. And I really love the tune.
What's that, Neil?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I just said it's really a great tune.
Thank you.
The one you just played.
We'll check this one out then.
Yeah,
All right.
We started writing this in Havre, Montana on our tour last year. That big
Right.
tour we did. And we were sitting on the deck of the Siesta Motel in Havre, Montana. Train yard across the street and all this stuff. And we started writing the song there and finished it up just a week or so ago.
It's kind of a thank you to all our fans out there. Because they always make us feel like we're at home. You know?
Yeah. Home's where your heart is.
It's called Homeward Bound.
All right.
Another famous song called that.
That's all right. You got the better one.
We hope.
I've come a million miles just to land here in this town. Play my songs for people hungry for the sound of a traveled old guitar and a voice that's been around. Y'all make me feel at home, so I'm always homeward bound. Homeward bound,
Homeward bound.
finding a lot of love along the way.
Along the way.
Homeward bound,
Homeward bound.
wherever I'm going, I feel like I truly say I'm homeward bound.
Yeah.
All across this country, down Route 66 to the Santa Monica Pier and that famous Ferris wheel. I keep turning around. I'm a carnival come unwound, a circus runaway who's always homeward bound. Homeward bound,
Homeward bound.
finding a lot of love along the way.
Along the way.
Homeward bound,
Homeward bound.
wherever I'm going, I feel like I truly say I'm homeward bound. Yeah,
Homeward bound, yeah. That was nice. What a sweet tune. That got that two-step thing going on. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Have all the little girls up there dancing the lines, doing their thing.
That's, you know, one of the songs I was talking about having a song in a film, and the film was called Private Debts, and the woman, her husband had stolen all the co-op's money and ran out of town, and so she was kind of making it up to the people of the community by going to the bar and dancing with all the men. Funny,
Right.
Weird little concept, right? But she was in the bar all the time, so my band was the on-camera band. And the song that I wrote for that song was called Rocky Mountain Two-Step. And when the dancers got in there, because they've had dancers come in to do it, and one comes up and he says, that's actually 10-step.
Oh, no kidding. Well, there you go. That's why I try to stay away from dancing. I'm meant to sit behind a drum kit, sing, and do whatever you need me to do. But I actually had a friend of mine, because he knew how that was my comfort zone. It's like having your blanket with you, because I learned to sing behind a kit. And he'd call me up to sing if I came to the club, and I'd go running behind the kit. He'd go, oh no, I'm going to make you stand up front and do it. And the first few times I had to do it, I just stood there, was terrified. It was so, I'm like the most comfortable guy on stage usually, but until I got through that trial by fire. At the time I hated him. I was like, you're such a schmuck, you know. But it worked out pretty good, and he's still friends with me, and we played 40 years ago. A lot of fun times and memories. It's it's a great song. Yeah, seriously. I like I said, if we're down near you guys, if you need a drummer, I'll play on some of those for you. And if you don't, I'm not going to be offended. I know how it is. You might have your favorite guys, and I get it, but I just love to be. I'm sitting here going, oh, I got all kinds of ideas. This is good shit. You know, I will. I'll bring my brushes. We don't need a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's a kit in the recording studio already.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And tell me, where are you guys? How far are you from Nashville or Knoxville?
We are now about an hour and a half from Nashville.
Okay.
Knoxville, that would be 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. It's pretty far. Well, I gotta wait. I'm waiting on Gina for some dates, and I know we'll be in that general neck of the woods. So as we're gigging, even whatever, I'll make it happen. You know, I don't want to charge you. I just want to do the song because it's a good song, and that's what it's all about. You know.
We still play down in Mont Eagle, Tennessee, a lot at the Smoke
Okay.
House down there. And we'll be there on December 22nd and 23rd.
All right.
Nobody else wants to do it that time of year.
Well, you know what? You just never know. Do you have any Christmas tunes?
Huh? What's that?
You have Christmas tunes?
Yeah, we have a Christmas tune. I don't know.
Why don't we play one of those? Get everybody festive the day after all of them in the mall. This is for you.
I don't think he's played it in a
I
while.
can try.
If you're fighting your way through the mall right now,
Yeah, he has to relearn it every year. Plays it.
get out of my way. Fighting over TV sets. It's the Christmas spirit.
And you can get this on the website.
Yeah.
Africa.com.
I'm going to practice a little.
Okay.
All I want for Christmas is just to be by you, kissing under the mistletoe and loving all the things you do. You can be my present. I'll unwrap you secretly. I'll take a peek and wrap you back before Christmas Eve. I can be your St. Nicholas jingling bells, ho ho ho, and on every door. Well, you're a pretty little package in glitter and frost. Please say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. want to be Miss Santa Claus. Every day will be like Christmas when I'm spending time with you. You're a gift that keeps on giving, even when that day is through. There's nothing I like better than loving you every day. So I want to keep you next to me like Santa would in his sleigh. I can be your St. Nicholas jingling bells. Ho, 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 I don't ever know well. You're a pretty little package of glitter and frost. Please say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Say you want to be Miss Santa Claus.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So, what are we going to do at Christmas? Can you believe how fast this year's gone?
No.
Jeez, it really is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of things happened to us this year. We moved.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Got the record done, finally.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you got to do now is get ready for the next one.
Yeah. Well, we got now the work starts because we're going to be doing. We've got someone who will put us on, get us on radio.
Excellent.
We got to get all the interviews and reviews and stuff like that. So now is when my work really starts. Efren says, "Come on, we need to do something." I said, "Get the record done, and then we can do something."
Yep. Well, there's a lot of steps, and I give you credit because you guys have been, you're out there working and doing it. It's the old-fashioned way, and I still like it. It's only rock and roll, but I like it.
Exactly.
It really is.
What are you gonna do? You can't do anything else when you're a musician. I mean, it's just.
Yeah. It's definitely a genetic predisposition, I believe, and we joke that my mother must have done the Postman or something because nobody in our family on either side has an ounce of musical talent, and I've been a pain in their ass since I was 5, banging on stuff and sick the nuns on me. That didn't work. Old Penguin slapped me around. First time I saw the Blues Brothers, I was like, oh my God, they had the same Mother Superior. Where'd they find her? Maybe she moved from Jersey to Chicago, Got smacked around. Don't play drums. Also, being a lefty, that's not kosher. It's not Catholic, I should say. But I'm ambidextrous actually, which is good because being a drummer, and I've broken both wrists a few times, so that trains you. The one thing they never tell you when you break your right hand is you're going to have to make some adjustments, and you think, yeah, I'll be fine. Well, then you kind of get down to having to go to the bathroom and clean up afterwards, and you're like, oh no, my left hand, it's just horrendous. And everybody I know who's ever been through any kind of surgery up here has said the same horror story. So I know it's a little grim, people, but I lived through it, so you can too. So we're at the end of it. You want to play one more before we go? And no.
Highway to highway.
Highway and highway.
Highway to highway.
We'll send you out with a rocker.
Excellent.
Then now this is another one that Efren and I wrote with our friend Kari Phillips.
Nice.
And Kari is all energy. If you ever see her perform, she's like, yeah,
Yeah.
So that you can hear her influence in this song for sure.
Oh, definitely. That's cool.
Tribute to the late great Waylon Jennings.
All right.
High Waylon Highway.
Nice.
Rolling up this high Waylon Highway, gonna burn 'em down the outlaw way. Those hazard lights are flashing, but these guitars keep blasting. We're holding on as tight as we can. We don't worry about no label. Trouble never stops us. In fact, she's a member smoking, but we keep this boat afloat. Headed for a new somewhere. You might think we're going insane, cause we play this crazy game like old whaling on a double dare. Rolling up this high whaling highway. Gonna burn down the outlaw way. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this high whaling highway. On this high whaling highway. Yeah. We'll cross the Mississippi like a band of cowboy gypsies. Tip my hat to the Memphis song. Then we'll speed on into Dallas by the neon of the night. Speed on down to Austin to pick another fight. They'll be riding on our tails, wondering who the hell we are, with the pedal to the floor. Then they'll stop and face the music, and they'll see they can't confuse it with a wailing spirit oozing out our pores. Rolling up this high whaling highway. Gonna burn down the outlaw. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this high whaling highway. On this high whaling highway. Rolling up this high whaling highway. Gonna burn 'em down the outlaw way. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this high whaling highway. On this high whaling highway. On this high
And that is Efron White. All right, everybody, thank you for watching us. You've been live with Neve. We're going to be getting out of here. Thank you very much to Efron and Lauren, and we'll see you guys soon. How about it? And don't forget, go to merchandise. Get some CDs, get some records, get all that good stuff.
we probably went into the next show with that note.
Well, right? I think that's okay, though. That was the best note we've ended with in a while. All right, I love you guys, and we'll see you real soon. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you this afternoon. I'll have a rerun on. It will be the first time we had Irish on the show, which is an hour show that turned into about 2 hours, because it was right when he'd been released from his system, and hell of a good story. Heck of a guy. Wherever you are, Irish. I called him this morning, but it's like everybody's turkified. And thank you guys for being such good sports and coming on. I appreciate it. I couldn't think of anybody better to sit and hang on the show with you. You're always fun, and I'll see you soon. I know right around the first of the year I'll be down there and traipsing around the South and wherever else we're going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ask people to come over to effronmerch.com, and we have Christmas stuff, and we have T-shirts and mugs and shot glasses and all sorts of fun different stuff.
all kinds of cool stuff. Well, get your Efren gear. Do you have pics?
Yeah.
All right.
EfrenMerch.com, and it'll show everything, and you can buy it right there.
EFFRON.
Yep. Good, great little moniker or whatever you call it. The hashtag. Who is this? Oh, I'm reading that. Gina just sent me a note, said to say hello to you guys.
Hey, Gina.
All right. Well, I will see all of you guys at 4 o'clock briefly. And I'm trying to just pull up the brand column here. I don't know what we're going to play for this. Let's see. This is, we'll play the new intro with, it's not real new, but it's a newer one. And we'll see you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve. This is Live with Neve. Iconic musicians, comedy, and God knows